Hey, so I just watched a video that Lady Gaga tweeted on Twitter, obviously, about this kid, James, a 16-year-old, who just absolutely loved Lady Gaga. He was a huge fan, and more than a fan, he really understood her message. He was the victim of homophobic bullying and eventually did take his own life in December 2010. And his dying wish was to have this scrapbook that he'd made for Lady Gaga given to her. So a video was made and posted, and Lady Gaga finally got it, and so I saw it. It definitely made me think more about Lady Gaga and her mission and her story. I've known about Lady Gaga, obviously. I listen to her music randomly. It always gets you going and whatnot. But when she first came out, all I saw was the fact that she wore these crazy clothes and sang these crazy songs and just was free. And I thought, I guess I didn't really see it as her being free. I saw it as her being trying to be something, trying to hide something. And then I got to do a photo shoot at a local college, and I got to be Lady Gaga, and it was fun. I looked her up and tried to get her story a little bit so I'd know where she was coming from and how to relate her through the pictures. And we listened to her music while shooting, and it was really great, but I guess I still didn't really get it. And then today, watching this movie, this video about James, it really hit me that Lady Gaga isn't hiding. She's not, putting up a front so that we see something other than her. What she's doing is showing us that who cares? She is whoever the hell she wants to be, and every one of us needs to be that way. And so I guess I need to say thank you, James. Thank you for showing me that it doesn't matter who you are, what you believe, what you're like, what you dress, what you wear. It doesn't matter. And thank you, Lady Gaga, for showing us, you've shown us that it doesn't matter. My mom and I have had a rather large falling out recently, and I guess as a kid and growing up, I was always a little bit of a goofball. I do the randomest thing, hike the pants up to my, I guess I didn't have boobs back then, but hiking them up and running around and just making silly comments. And I'll never forget when my sister was feeling down, I grabbed a bottle of Sunlight, the dish soap, and I grabbed it. And go Timmy's. I picked up the Sunlight and I looked at her and I said, "Sunlight, the grease fighter." And now, anytime Sunlight is mentioned, she just dies laughing. It is something that we'll never ever forget. But it's something that my mom has never ever understood. She's never understood me. She's never been able to just accept me for who I am. I was younger, I actually, I made up some drawings of some outfits that I thought would be just absolutely insane. Something new, something unusual. I was only about 13, because I was in 8th grade, I remember. And I took an old t-shirt and I cut it up and was gonna make, these clothes. And she came into my room and saw the ripped up clothing and freaked out. And when I told her, this is what I want to do, Mom, I have a passion for it. She says, "It's hideous. Your makeup is hideous. Your clothing is hideous. You have no sense of style, no anything. You're too fat, you're too thin, you're too this, you're too that." And so the past few years, I've lived my life trying to please everybody else and just fit in without standing out. It has been the worst couple of years of my life. Now I finally realize that in order to be happy and for everybody else to love me, then I have to love me for who I am. Not who my mother wants me to be or anybody else wants me to be, but who I am. And I have to be true to myself. So thank you, James, for showing me that. Thank you, Lady Gaga. You are beautiful. Your message is beautiful. Your songs are beautiful. And you just have such a beautiful heart. So thank you. And please keep up the amazing work. We really need you.